But of course, you know, I leaned on some other things. And yeah. Yeah.
The Grammy Award-winning gospel singer was booked in the Greenville County Detention Center for public intoxication. Greenville police say after following up on a complaint, they found Leandria Johnson on North Lawrence Street shouting profanities Monday afternoon. They say in talking with her, they discovered she'd been drinking and arrested her for public intoxication as well as open container of alcohol.
Have you ever felt the pressure to have to live this perfect, upright life as a gospel singer to appease and please church people?
Never.
Never.
And
Can
I know.
I say something to you? Hold on. I envy you. No,
Why?
I do.
Why?
I'm being transparent. I'm being dead serious.
Okay.
I envy you because I was always taught I had to.
Mm.
I was always taught I had to.
Wow.
This is what you gotta do. You gotta say this. You gotta do this. It's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
When I'm seeing them doing the opposite of what they're commanding me to do.
So and then that's what it. Damn it, that's what it is. And I'm not joking right now.
Yeah.
I started drinking because of a certain situation, but the more I drink, my mind just drifts, and then that pain comes back. It comes back, and then I get angry, and I'll just be like, man, all right. Dang, that could be what it is.
Yeah. So have you...
What you think? You think?
No, I definitely think. I think traumas are triggers. Traumas are triggers. When you have been traumatized as a child or as a person, adults get traumatized by things. And when you think about it, they trigger you. Some people go kill people. Some people go shoot up a building because they had traumas that they didn't deal with. Some people drink. Some people cuss people out. Some people gamble. It's whatever it is. Traumas are triggers. And I believe that not properly managed, it can take you down a rabbit hole. But you'll talk about an artist that has an issue. You talk about a pastor that may be manipulating people or stealing or taking money. But you killing us and you monetizing, making money off stories. I'm trying to figure out how you making money dogging somebody who you feel like taking money. You ain't edifying nobody. You sowing seeds of discord. You tearing people down. I just don't understand why we can't take another approach as believers. I'm not saying, turn a blind eye and a deaf ear to what Leandria's doing or what Isaac is doing, what anybody's doing. I'm saying, why can't we take another approach and be mature and say, we go cover them, we go pray for them, we go chat. That was the time, if you that bad, my guy, when a woman, follow me, when a woman looked you in your eye, held out her hand and said, hi, I'm Leandria Johnson. Why didn't you say something? I always think it's just stupid for a pastor.
Yeah, man.
To get in a pulpit and use a Sunday morning experience.
Yep.
To raise hell about a gospel artist.
Yeah.
Or about another preacher.
Yep.
It's like,
it's apparent that the gospel singer, the young lady, Leandria Johnson, has issues. And I'm praying for her. Praying for her. She has a tremendous voice. I'm told, I don't know if I've ever heard her. I haven't bought any of her records, sad to say. To be honest with you, you could tell by the songs I sing, I'm out the game. I don't sing any of the modern stuff. I don't. Most of it, it doesn't. Maybe I'm revealing my age. It just doesn't resonate with me. I like, I got the love of Jesus down in my. That's my thing. But anyway, this young lady and I are on a program together. Put the program on all right. Now, the thing says in big letters, Greater Triangle District Conference. I am not the superintendent of the Greater Triangle District. I am, however, the bishop of the jurisdiction, but each superintendent plans their own district conference. And I had not even seen the flyer, and some people came after Brother Wooden and wanted to know how could I be on a flyer with Leandria Johnson. He preaches against LGBTQ, but he's on this flyer. Interesting. Now, why would you say that? I have, and I'm blessed to have it, a standing invitation every year to serve, to be a part of the Greater Triangle District. The superintendent is Superintendent Wilbur Nichols, and I am grateful for the invite, and I've been preaching his district conference ever since he established it. But he's the one who determines all of the guests. I didn't know who else was on it. And so you all give me a break. I was a guest, and I thank God because of my getting my strength back. Thank God for my first assistant, Dr. Christopher Stone. He actually preached it. It was a tremendous service. The Lord moved in a mighty way. And we need to pray for Sister Johnson. And my personal opinion is, and I talked with Dr. Nichols about it, Superintendent Nichols about it, in addition to praying for her, until she gets delivered, she doesn't need invitations. She needs to be delivered. She needs to be delivered. Christ died for her. Christ wants to use her. But you don't want to be singing in a church conference if you got arrested for public being drunk in public just a few days ago. And when, to his credit, when Superintendent Nichols invited her, he had no idea that that would happen again. So give me a break. And y'all give me a big hand.
Nigga, we don't want to hear that.
Right.
Preach the Bible.
Right.
Preach the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and since we talking here, bloggers. I don't have no hate on how nobody get their bread.
Right.
Do what you got to do. We live in a different day. It's about evolution. If you're not evolving, you're expiring. So if that's where we are in life, and that's where you got to go, do you.
Right.
But you'll talk about an artist that has an issue. You talk about a pastor that may be manipulating people or stealing or taking money. But you killing us and you monetizing, making money off stories. I'm trying to figure out how you making money dogging somebody who you feel like taking money. You ain't edifying nobody. You sowing seeds of discord. You tearing people down. I just don't understand why we can't take another approach as believers.
Because he probably, I don't know. He couldn't. I would have kicked him in his knees. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to like. I'm really serious because I'm like, you know what it will take. And I don't even know what I may be starting right now because you gonna have some ones that'll come up in there and come to see you and want to take a picture afterwards and want to do this and want to. I mean, come. Let's talk. What's up? Like, I mean, I'm 42, but I mean,
What's up?
I used to get beat up.
Oh, used to is the key word.
Yeah, and I don't fight fair. I will bite your ass. I'm telling you, and I mean it. And I mean that. Because ain't no telling what's going on out here in the world. I'm telling you. I'm just saying, but not trying to cause any harm, but I'm just saying, like, that's to me, that's respect.
Yeah.
Like, I know you talking, but I want you to look me in my eye and know that I'm shaking your hand. Yeah, he ain't want to say nothing. Where your grandkids? Where your daughters? You know what I'm saying? Even your sons. I don't fought a few boys before. I ain't gonna say I can beat them, you know what I'm saying? But you'll know I was there.
You know I was there.
You'll know I was there. Hey, huh?
Somebody go feel.
Flashback.
You ain't edifying nobody. You sowing seeds of discord. You tearing people down. I just don't understand why we can't take another approach as believers.
End of flashback.
You know I was there.
You know I was
feel
there.
me.
Hey, huh?
Somebody go feel me.
Come on. That's what I'm saying, and I'm just like.
Yeah, I don't like that. I've grown to that place, Lee.
Yeah.
I've grown to the place where if I know you don't fool with me,
Yeah.
I don't fool with you.
Yeah.
And it's not, that's petty. No. What you're not gonna do is talk about me like a dog, run me down, and then get in my face and be like, yo, what's up? I don't like that.
Yeah.
If you don't fool with me, stay over there.
Please.
We don't gotta do the industry thing. We don't gotta do that because it's like, yo, I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't like that. The industry can breed those type of relationships.
Yeah.
You could have, I've had some artists, people that don't like me. I have some people who don't really care for me. I don't really bother people like that either. I kind of been off the grid. I don't even do music as much as I used to.
First off, they done get that boy show. Some of y'all like, hell no. But heaven only knows what he gon' say. On any given day, it might be cray. Still gonna be at church on Sunday, yeah. It's about life and love and all of the above, yeah. Only God can judge, that ain't me. You can speak your truth, ain't nothing they can do. It's a safe space without the Carree. Ooh-wee. The Isaac Carree Show. Get ready for the Isaac Carree Show.
But it's like, this is my problem. People hold you to who you were. They never want to see the evolution of where you are.
Yeah.
So people hate me for something I may have done 15, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 8 years ago.
Wow.
And you stupid enough to think that I'm still the same person today as I was 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So you holding on to something. But here's the problem. That ain't the problem. Here's the problem. You say you save. You say you love God.
Lies.
And you looking at who I was, holding a grudge to where I am. You haven't even been in my life. You haven't even walked with me. You don't know where I've been to even say, people change.
Yeah.
What if he's different?
Yeah.
Like, how does that make you feel? Because one thing I know you. I know you. We don't talk every day. We don't get a chance to hang out as much, but when we talk like we ain't missed a beat. Lee, people will say, oh, she's relapsing, she's going back. You are as solid in your conversation. You are as aware when it comes to your surroundings. You're very aware. Even when you may be in a situation, you're very aware. People don't give you the benefit of the doubt. How does that make you feel when you feel like, yo, my nigga, I ain't where I want to be, but I ain't where I used to be?
Yeah. It's I ain't gonna lie, I still feel, anxious when I have to go around people that I've known that have seen my mugshot and all that. I still feel anxious.
It's understandable.
And I'd be like, only because I'm like, okay, I know you saying something. Don't let me hear it. Please don't let me hear it.
Don't let me hear it.
And it's just...
They don't like that kind of preaching.
You don't know. So you putting your mouth on somebody like you squeaky. And you ain't squeaky.
You ain't squeaky, my nigga.
And all I'm going to say is be careful. You have been warned. Be careful because I ain't just be careful.
Yeah. And they ain't no threat.
And I don't want to come to your church.
Well, they can't afford you.
I don't want to come to your church.
They can't afford you.
Your church is full of death. If they're in there and you the leader and they following you, they're dead.
Jesus.
And I feel for every member that's in there. They're dead. They're held captive. They think they're living, but they're dead. Everybody has a right to their opinion.
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm so glad that this glass is nothing but ice in it right now. But I'm speaking to myself right now.